If I'm a borderline projected NFL prospect, let's say I'm a high 3-star and I'm really coveted by a lot of schools, but I'm not anywhere close to Dylan Raiola's level. It's going to make a big determination to me on where do I think I can get developed, because I'm on the cusp. Like, I need a lot of help to get to the NFL. Regardless of the position. For me, I'm looking at position coaches. I'm looking at the coordinator in terms of, okay, what does this school do? But if I'm Dylan Raiola, he's going to get coached well at all three of those schools.
Yeah.
As long as he stays healthy, puts in his work, all that, he should set himself up for the NFL. Not that the coaching is not going to be important, because it's going to be extremely important, but I would be more about, where do I want to be? Who do I like? What coaching staff do I like? Because he's going to get great coaching anywhere.
Yep.
And I would go where I would want to be.
Right. I mean, you already have. I mean, you've got that talent already that you've already, you've been heavily recruited since you were playing as a ninth grader, and so this is a guy that already has proven talent, and that's a surefire, NFL first round guy, even while he's still in high school. Like you said, if he stays healthy. So the coaching is going to come from wherever he goes, and yeah, it all just it kind of comes down to, like you said, support systems and just loyalty. I mean, it's really hard. As long as I've been covering recruiting 20 plus years, and as much as I've always talked to kids that, their father played at Nebraska, it's a very special bond that you really just can't explain, because I don't care where those kids grow up if it's not in Nebraska. But I guarantee you, their father has a Nebraska room in the house somewhere. Most likely where the TV is, where they watch all their football games. And the only thing that any of those kids, when they're young, from age 5 or 6, all they know for a college football team is Nebraska. So that leaves a huge impression. And especially when your father, his name, is on the wall of fame in the stadium. And your uncle is a coach, and what kind of support system you have there. All those factors add up so much. And in my mind, I mean, it makes it very difficult for that young man right now to make a decision. But, Nebraska's done such a great job here with everything that's gone on here since the Matt Rule hire. And I would, if I was a gambling man, I would say 85% that Nebraska has landed him at this point. So we'll see.
Hey,
we'll definitely see.
Greg's making a call. I love that. 85%. Okay. Because I was going to bring a few other factors into it. So to play off of what your last point was, that can either play for Nebraska or that can play against Nebraska, meaning that every person's different when it comes to the pressure, or whatever you want to call it, of having your father build a legacy and have that much of a name at a particular university. Some would gravitate to that. Others would say, you know what, I want to go somewhere else, make my own name, be somewhere else. So that all depends on the person.
Oh, yeah.
The thing that Nebraska has going against it is, of course, the other two, especially Georgia, is a proven winner. USC looks to be a proven winner. Nebraska's got to show it. The one thing going for Nebraska in that analysis would be, it's not like we're talking about a 6th-year Scott Frost who's trying to convince him to say, well, we're going to start winning.
No doubt.
Matt Rule, first year. I won here, I won there, now I'm here.
And with a perfect setup where you have a Casey Thompson back for his final year of eligibility, and then a Jeff Sims, which can be a guy that to play when Dylan's a freshman if needed. So, I think that sets up very well too, as far as his idea of getting on the field right away.